Alright, so I kind of have everything. Here's my brain box for my wideband, and I put some just padded heat shield in there just so that it doesn't rattle around in here, because there's plastic and metal in there and I just didn't want everything to rattle. So brain box, my wires go up behind the carpet, and then here's my wiring. Here's my my dimmer, my 12 volt hot, my 12 volt switched, and then my my ground. So like I said, it saves a lot to tape everything and label it. I also got that taped. So this is my main connection. I have these kind of like quick connects on there just in case I ever need to take this out or pull those wires back through there. And then if you can see, here's the grommet right here. And what I'm going to do is trim just a little section out of this. It's like a double grommet. So this is a grommet in the firewall that I poked the hole through. And then this is like the grommet that seals it from this side. So what I'm going to do is just cut a little piece out of that grommet to make room for all of these wires. And then after I get everything done, I don't have my oil sending unit hooked up to the turbos yet because I don't have the turbos. But if you don't have the gauge connected to the sensor just sits there and blinks on and off the whole time. So you have to have the gauge. And I'll show you here in a second. I'll turn the car on so you can see. Another reason why I wanted to put some padded stuff in there, because it might be a few weeks before I get to work on my turbo kit. But I'll clean all this stuff up. It'll go in there, and then this goes back there just like that. This covers it, and that's what it looked like from the factory right there. And there's also one more panel that goes up underneath there. I showed you guys a little bit earlier, but just about done. Got all my wiring there. So we'll go over to the other side so that you can see the gauges. Quick update, got everything done under the hood. I'll let you guys take a peek. So got everything loomed in right here, and it runs down here back behind the battery, and it goes through the firewall back in there. I forgot to take the video before I put the battery in, but here is right here, that wire runs under here, runs right here, and it goes right here, my finger right there, across, and it follows the factory wire harness, and it comes out right here. And my wideband sensor is down there. The bung is being welded in right now, so it's gonna come in tomorrow, and all I have to do is bolt that up. It's hooked up. This is loose because I want to do my finishing touches. And see, this one is blinking because I don't have my wideband back from the shop yet with the bung welded in it. So there's the colors. This one is actually set up. You can see it's blinking because there's no oil pressure. But I can turn that off, I think, somehow. So anyway, and then here's the boost gauge down here. And the only thing it does is cycles through colors. So there you go. You can see gauge is hooked up. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get my wideband and we'll hook everything up and start the motor. Alright, I forgot to grab the camera one more time before I started working, but here's the O2 sensor welded in. The bung's in there. Hopefully you can see that. But the bung is in there. It's in the front of the catalytic converter. Another late night, trying to get an hour or so in, finishing up my car. Got the exhaust back today. Just showed you where the bung is welded from below. Now I'll show you where the bung is welded from the top. If you can see, that is where the bung is welded. And I had to put it on the driver's side and route it around the steering shaft, because on the other side over here there is a ABS module. So there's the air conditioner compressor right there. If I could find there's the air conditioner compressor, and actually underneath that is the ABS control module. I don't know that you can see it, but there's too much stuff in the way on that side, so I chose the driver's side. But we're about to start it up and see what all the gauges look like.